Francois Hubert here, Training Supervisor. In an effort to help out with daily operations, we've created a tool to help with our daily morning meetings using Microsoft Forms. And this is a little tutorial that serves as a bit of supervisor training. There's a couple of goals for our daily morning meeting in Microsoft Forms. One of them is to deliver consistent information across the school and all the departments. Secondly, it also fills information gaps between operations, patrols, managers, supervisors, and instructors on the front line. Sometimes we find that information doesn't get all the way through the line, and some useful information sometimes is missed. It also creates a bit of a check-in process for staff in the morning and gives them information they need to plan their day and make good decisions. It serves as a kind of morning checklist before they come to work. And also, it creates a good habit for them to seek out the information they need before the day starts. And it does save the supervisor some preparation time for the morning meetings, because a good portion of the work for the meeting is done for you. It takes 5 minutes or less to read it and complete it, and there's only 7 questions for the user. In order to find this form, it lives in the Microsoft Teams, and you need to click on Morning Meeting Form in the WBSS team. And then once you click on that, it opens this window. Then you want to click on the Edit Morning Meeting Update. Then you will into this document here. And the form is set up in 2 main sections. The first section is a common section for the whole school. It has a health badge, a safety tip, weather for the day, and lift and snow surface update from our operations team. And then the second section, which is the one you'll need to update, is the pod-specific section. In order to do that, you'll want to select the question tab above. You'll want to scroll down to find the section that pertains to your pod. And also, please do not edit question 1 to 5, 8, and 12. Questions 1 and 5 will be updated daily by a manager. And so in this example, the supervisor for Blackcomb Dailies would scroll down, find question number 15, and would change the date, keeping the same format, and update the text in that box there below the title. The form automatically will save the new text, and this is a live document. Once you've done the update, hit the preview button and check your work. Make sure that it looks good. So from there, once you hit the preview button, you have 2 options. You can look at what it would look like on a computer or a mobile device. I think the mobile device one is the most important, and I think most of our users, instructors will do it on the mobile. And again, when you're doing these updates, focus on the key points. Avoid too much text. And remember, this form doesn't replace your in-person morning meeting, but it just allows you to develop some of the points further. And so stick to the key points in the form and then develop them and talk to your staff about it at the meeting. And to be effective, again, this needs to be updated every day. So here we can see what it looks like. On the left, we can see what it would look like on a computer, and then on the right, what it would look like on mobile. We can see there that the text is legible, there's not too much spacing, and it looks good. In the back end of this form, there's a pretty powerful reporting function. And here, if you click the Response tab on the top there, and then you can click Open in Excel, opens an Excel sheet that can give us some really information. So when you open the sheet, it looks like that. You can see there that there's various different pods and programs of different instructors that have built it. By default, the sheet is in chronological order, so we'll just record the time of when it was submitted. But we can easily sort it to get the information we need. And so if we click on the small arrow here, the one in orange, under the one in orange there, you can sort by pod. If you click the next one there, you can sort by program under the green arrow. So if we want to find out, for example, who filled out the form for Whistler Alpine Pod on February 27th, here's how we do it. All you're going to do here is, again, click on that little arrow under the orange one, and click. It opens up this menu. Click on Filter, then you get this menu. Deselect the other pods and only keep the Whistler Alpine pod selected, and click on, and then you'll get this. Now we can see that we only have Whistler Alpine pod instructors there on the list. Now we want to go one step further. If we look a bit on the left on the completion time column, we see that there is 2 different dates there, February 27th and February 28th. So in this example, we want to know only the instructors that did it on the 27th. And from there, basically you kind of repeat the process we did last time. Click on the little arrow, completion time, filter, and then again deselect the options until we only have the 27th selected. Click OK. We're going to have just the instructors that did it on February 27th from Whistler Alpine. So pretty simple there. You can kind of use it as a little bit of a attendance list for your day. For the instructors to be able to access the form, all they need is the link. It'll be emailed to them, or it'll also be available on wbsnowschool.ca in the side banner that you can see on all the pages. Another thing is once they click the link, it is an internal document and login is required. So it's the same username and password that our staff use to authenticate and access the Epic Employee app or any other Vail systems. So they'll get those windows that you can see below there, a sign in, and you can actually save the password so you don't need to sign in every time you use it. Thank you for your time, and if you have any questions, contact us. We'd be happy to help.